Alright guys, welcome to yet another video on my YouTube channel. So today I would like to compare three types of headphones. I will start with the Jbl Endurance Sprint, and I'll give you my honest opinion. I've had this for close to 1 year and a half right now, so obviously I didn't buy these for the purpose of reviews. I bought these headphones after watching a lot of reviews online, and after using them for more than a year, I think I am the right person to give you my honest review as an end user. And I'll be comparing that with my SONY Walkman headphones, which I recently bought. They're about 6-7 months old right now. And finally, I'll give you my honest opinion on my latest collection, which is the Aeropex Aftershocks headphones. So without wasting any more time, I'll just dive into it. So I've had these for close to 3 months right now, and I can give you an honest opinion of how I found them, how durable they are, and maybe a little bit of the downside of the bone conduction headphones. But I'll start with the JBL. So after watching a lot of reviews, I'm a person who really sweats, and I am an average sports person, so I do a little bit of everything. I do run, I do swim, I do workouts in the gym, and because I'm a trainer, I needed some kind of headphones that could really endure my training, especially when it comes to running. And these ones proved really worth the value. I think I bought them something like $45. That was last year in 2020, and I have had them ever since. They are really very good. The sound is really nice. The noise cancellation is just superb, and they are water resistant, so that's the best part of it. And they are, as you can see, really long lasting. So I've had this for almost a year, and I'm not really using them like on a daily basis, but at least I use them, once, twice, or 3 times a week, depending upon what workouts I have and how I make my choices with regards to headphones. So like I said, after watching a lot of reviews, I was curious to try a lot of different headphones, for different purposes. And so that's how I ended up having quite a few collection of these headphones. And each one of these headphones has proved to be better in some fields than the other. And so for me, when it comes to running, if I am running outside and I don't want to be disturbed, and I need to absorb myself into my workout, I would obviously go for the Jbl Endurance Sprint, because first of all, the sound quality, but the only issue that I found with these is when I use these running under the rain, they kind of because they are touch, all the controls are touch. So I kind of found myself, these headphones switching off most of the time because of the water or something like that, and most of the time, changing tracks, fast forward, and all these things because of the sensor that is inbuilt. But other than that, the sound quality is really amazing. The battery is really amazing. It takes 10 hours, and on a daily basis, I could use this for, you know, something like 10 days or less, you know, depending on how long the workout takes me. And so these they were my go-to headphones during the time when I bought them, and they really did the job that I bought them for, until I switched on. I watched some other reviews about the Sony Walkman. Now, what I loved about the Sony Walkman headphones are these. They look a little bit bulky, but they're not really bulky. They weigh way under 25 grams, and they have this band around the loop that, you know, keeps them in check, you know, just keeps them tight on behind your neck. And I love this. My head is relatively big, but still I like to use this so they don't move around when I'm doing my exercise and my workouts, especially with running. So I mostly use these headphones basically for running, because when I'm in the gym, you know, some gyms play music, and I get to play my own music through the speakers. So the best thing about these Sony headphones is the ability for you to load music onto the headphones. They have a 2 GB memory capacity, so you don't need to carry your phone with you. And this is something I really wanted, especially when it comes to swimming, because if you're swimming somewhere along the way, you may lose your signal, your Bluetooth signal. So these ones proved handy, and they were really helpful when it came to that. And also running, you know, without the phone, because like I said, I do sweat a lot, and then sometimes you get to sweat, or your pants are sweat, the t-shirts are sweat, and you start to drip weight, and then, you know, then you need to cover your phone in your palm, in your hand, which is inconveniencing. So being able to load music on these headphones really proved very the ideal headphones that I wanted. And yeah, I love these headphones for that, and I use them quite a while. And the most important thing that I loved about it is the ambient sound, you know, where you get to press this button right here, and you are able to hear some sounds from outside. So at least you can have an idea what's going on. I like to hear my steps. I like to hear my breathing when I'm running. And so these were my go-to until I watched another episode of some reviews with some runners about the bone conduction headphones. So, and what better way to try the bone conduction headphones than, you know, going for the pioneers of Aftershocks, rather bone conduction headphones. So I went for these Aftershocks, partly because they are really durable, lightweight, and waterproof. The most important thing of all, waterproof. They are stylish in design, lightweight, easy to use. You know, one button. This button does almost everything: play, pause, forward. And the battery also goes for something like 10 to 15 hours depending on the usage. So on average, I use these headphones 6 to 7 times on one charge, which is something really good, because I don't like to, you know, to start your workout and then somewhere along the way your battery runs out. So I love the battery, and the performance is really good. And if you've never tried bone conduction headphones, I think it's time you try these. They are really good, just like the box says, be open. So what I love about this is, even if I'm working out, sorry about that. So even if I am working out, I'm able to hear the noise from outside. So I'm not really locked out. So I get to hear people, the sounds outside. And for safety reasons, this is really beneficial. For example, if you're running outdoors, I would recommend these headphones. So like I said, I didn't buy these headphones for reviews, but I thought I'll give you my honest opinion. And this is my opinion as a user, as a trainer, and also as someone who's really had the first-hand experience. And if you ask for my recommendation, I would say all of them are very good in their own right. As you can see, the sound quality of the bone conduction headphones is not really there yet, but I think with the models that are going to come up, maybe in future, it will be better. One of the things that I noticed is a tingling sound, you know, around your ear. If you raise the volume a little bit higher, and the vibration, which is not something to really to worry about. So when I'm listening to my audiobooks, my podcasts, and you know, during my run, these are really good. But when it comes to music, the sound quality is not really the best. But like I said, it has its own advantages, because you open, so you are open to the sounds around you, and so you can even have a conversation when you're running with someone else. And these are my go-to, but not on a daily basis. Depends on the situation, on the occasion. And so this is my go-to headphones, like right now. And these are my babies, just because I don't need to carry a phone with me. And these ones, the downsides of these, there is a version of the JBL where you get to load your music onto the headphones themselves, the same way you would on the Sony. And the Aeropex, they also have a version where you can load your music on top of the headphones. And so if you can have those versions, I think maybe they cost a little bit more money, but I think they are really worth it. But if you don't mind, if you're okay running with your phone around, tracking your steps as well with your phone, there's also a benefit to that, because you get to compare how your phone measures your weights. Or maybe if you have a smartwatch, you know, you can compare your stats from your phone to your headphones and to your watch. I have a basic Amazfit watch. I love this watch because of the battery life. I charge this once or twice in a month. And I have a Garmin, basic Garmin. So I get to see which data I get on which device. And so it gives me an idea, because none of this information is pretty accurate, but at least you can have an idea. It just gives us an idea, you know, where you are, and which is something very good to compare across different devices, and also across different, you know, gadgets. So I think that's all for now. My recommendation is, if you can have all these like I do, I think it would be a good idea. If you can, you know, dig into your pocket for an extra few dollars, you know, to get all these, like I have them in my arsenal, because sometimes you may want to use the Sony, you know, you don't want to run with your phone. Or maybe if you have the Aftershocks, where you can load your music on top of the headphones, or where you have the JBL, where you can load your music on top of the JBL. But I noticed if the music is loaded onto one of these, the sound quality is not the same. So I prefer to have this Bluetooth simple headphones. And the Sony is so good with the music that is loaded on the memory. You don't lose a lot of sound quality. Whereas these, there's not so much a difference. So I decided to go for these Bluetooth, and just one where you can have the music loaded on top. So I hope that helps. with your decision with which headphones you want to go for and for what activities, and I'll catch you in the next one.